Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. We have an informative show for you today, so let's get started. First up, who doesn't love self-care and receiving beauty treatments to make you feel good and relaxed? Plus, it's almost time for bikini season and getting right and tight. So today, I'm taking you inside of the fabulous Belle Sante Med Spa and learning all about their services and giving you a tour. And later, we sit down with Lassus and two of their female executives to learn all about their hiring initiative and everything they have to offer their employees. Here we go.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Belle Sante Med Spa. Belle Sante Med Spa offers innovative technology in skincare. They are highly educated, highly dedicated, and they offer an array of products to get you ready for the spring and summer. Let's check it out. Come on. Joining me now is Lynn Blanchard, the director here at Belle Sante. Hi.
Hi, Jessica.
How are you?
I'm great. Nice to meet you.
Wonderful. Nice to meet you as well. Yeah. And I must say, this place is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I love a good aesthetic. So walking in and seeing just the vibe just makes me want to say, okay, what treatments do you have to offer here?
Right.
So please start off by sharing with us some of what you offer here.
So we have Botox, which everybody knows Botox. It's a household name. We have fillers, permanent makeup we do, laser treatments, laser hair removal, cool sculpting, the Neo M Sculpt, the Classic M Sculpt. I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah.
Sculptra. We have a wide range of things that we can do here at Belle Sante.
Yes, and with this being a med spa, really the goal is to empower individuals to just look their best, feel their best through little procedures. And I know that most of your procedures are non-invasive, and that's really important. Why is that?
It's important because a lot of people don't have time for the to have downtime. They don't want people to know that they've had work done.
Right.
So that's two of the major things of not having an invasive treatment. And I just think people like to come in sometimes on their work, their lunch hour and be done and out the door, and nobody really knows what they had done.
Yes, and you all are quite experienced, being here for over 13 years.
Correct, yes.
In the neighborhood. And just share with us a little bit about the vision when this place got started and the doctor that runs it.
Well, I did not start Belle Sante. I started here 6 years ago. Belle Sante was a little hallway. You'd walk in the doctor's office, and then you would have a couple offices that we did procedures out of. I had one girl working for me at the time, and my vision was to, as soon as I got here, let's make the outside look pleasant. It was brown and dreary, and Dr. Kadambi gave me the go-ahead to do a lot of things, which was awesome. As we started getting busier, there was a need for another esthetician, someone to do injectables, which meant there was a need for more room.
Right.
And we expanded about 2.5 years ago, and I have 9 women who work for me.
That's incredible.
And they have been with me, some of them since the inception that I've started here, and for years.
Yeah.
We have a great team.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And with the new renovations and the services, I would love to learn more, walk around a bit.
Sure.
Will you take me on a tour?
Sure will.
All right, let's do
this.
Okay, Lynn, what's the first room you're going to show me?
Okay, I'm going to take you into our cool sculpting room.
Okay.
This is a busy procedure for Belle Sante. Yes. We actually have 4 machines, so we can do, a couple different areas at the same time, depending on where they have to have the stubborn fat removed. So a little bit about cool sculpting. It started out from a company named Zeltique, and Allergan purchased cool sculpting about 4 or 5 years ago. Could be longer. And Allergan is the maker of Botox. They definitely made Cool Sculpting a household name, like they did with Botox. It's one of our busiest procedures. We are one of the top medical spas in Indiana for the amount of Cool Sculpting we do.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. So share with us just on the baseline, what is Cool Sculpting? Like, what does it do? It freezes the fat is what I understand.
Right. Cool Sculpting or cryolipolysis, it freezes the fat cells, destroys them. People think that they're going to grow new fat cells. You can't grow new fat cells. The fat cells that you have are the only fat cells that you're going to have. So Cool Sculpting can destroy 20 to 25% of the fat cells in the treated area.
Wow, okay.
Right, so it's an awesome procedure. If you have some stubborn fat that you just can't get rid of, Cool Sculpting's your answer, for sure.
And that percentage in one treatment is like, boom, it freezes it, and then you do the process to release it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, on to the
next.
All
right, next room.
All right, Lynn, what is this room?
Okay, this is our one of our injectable rooms. We have two. This is where we can do our neurotoxins, which we carry Botox and Dysport, just different makers, but it does the same thing. Fillers and Sculptra.
Right, and so share with me just a little bit about the effects of having injectables and the types of things women want to see results in.
Right, well, number one, people, you know, the 11s that you have in your face, a lot of people want those gone.
The 11s, what's that? Is that like
so if you make a mad face and you have the two lines that come down. Okay, so what the neurotoxins do, from here up you can use a neurotoxin for your crow's feet, your 11s, and then your forehead. And then everything down below, you have a filler.
Okay.
So the fillers help plump the cheeks, you can do the lips, you can do jawline, chin. Some people get some injections of Botox to give them a little lip flip. That's like the big thing. Oh, I want to have a lip flip.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep looking.
All right, Jessica, it's super important to have before and after photos.
Right.
So this is our before and after room. So we'll bring someone in that's going to have a procedure done, take their picture, and then when they're done, we'll bring them back in here and have their after photo done.
This is really the exciting part. Typically it's like before,
I know,
after,
right.
that smile, that confidence,
yeah.
that change.
Right.
So this is a powerful room.
It is a powerful room. We love to see people leave here happy.
Yeah, I love that.
So we're going to walk into our M-Sculpt room.
Oh.
So we have the classic M-Sculpt. This is a machine that's going to help build the muscle.
Okay.
It doesn't destroy fat cells, where the Neo has the radio frequency, and that's going to help destroy the fat cells, up to 25% of the fat cells.
Oh, so it's like a vibration that
it's
happens?
like a contraction.
Okay.
So you put these paddles, you can place these paddles in the ab area like this, okay? Or if they need some stubborn fat down below, place it there, okay? You can do our glutes with this. All right, and then we do have other paddles that we can adapt for the inner thigh, the triceps and biceps.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and that's just, so you say through that frequency and the contraction, it actually reduces, does it get rid of stubborn fat? It
does. So the radio
waistline?
frequency in the Neo is going to help destroy 20 to 25% of the fat cells in the treated area.
Yes.
And then it's also going to help build the muscle.
Okay.
So one session, which is a half an hour, is equivalent to doing 20,000 sit-ups.
Really?
Right.
Wow. Okay. So lay down.
Right.
I love that. Okay.
So during this treatment, though, it releases your lactic acid, so you're able to not have, you don't have much pain after that. Like the next day you might feel like you had a nice workout on your abs.
Okay.
But nothing where you can't like walk.
Yes, with, we say 20, how many sit-ups?
20,000 sit-ups.
20,000 sit-ups. So what is the frequency that you can do this procedure?
So this is a once a week procedure.
Okay. Love it.
All right, Jessica, so in here we have our laser room, okay? You won't see anything on the walls because with lasers, that's not something that you want to have a mirror, or something that where the beams can bounce back at you.
Okay.
So we have the GentleMax Pro by Candela, and this has 2 different wavelengths. It has the Alexandria and the YAG, so we can treat skin types 1 through 6.
Wow.
Right. Laser hair removal. This is can do some skin tightening, some texture tone with this as well. We can get rid of some hyperpigmentation, some spots.
Dark spots and stuff.
Yes.
So this is so interesting because laser hair removal really does work.
Oh,
like it really can eliminate someone from having to shave and wax and nair and just do all this stuff because it like kills the hair follicles.
So it does.
The laser.
So a lot of people think that they have to come in hairy for me to see their hair.
All right.
So the laser hair removal does not work on gray or blonde hair.
Okay.
So I tell them no nair or no waxing or plucking 4 weeks prior to having this done. Come in fully shaved. When you pluck, you'll find a little white bulb at the end of your hair sometimes. We want that intact. We want to be able to cut the blood supply off to that bulb to stop the hair growth.
Oh.
Right.
So interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
We definitely have to dive deeper into each of these treatments.
Awesome.
Yeah, so many questions. All right. Let's continue the tour.
Alrighty. So this is our aesthetic room, one of our aesthetic rooms, okay? Our esthetician, our licensed esthetician, can do multiple procedures in this room. She can do a wide variety of facials that we offer. She can do some microneedling, radio frequency microneedling. A lot of our machines are on wheels, so we can roll them in, and the procedure can be done right here.
Nice. Okay, so share with me a little bit about microneedling. Is that like a lot of little stickies in the face?
It is. So there's a couple we offer 3 different kinds of microneedling. We offer a skin pen, which doesn't have the radio frequency, and it's great for all skin types. People who suffer with melasma may not want to have the radio frequency because that's heat. And melasma can, multiply if you have too much heat on there. So the skin pen, it works great for acne scarring, melasma, texture, tone, pore size. It's a great procedure.
So Lynn, I know that something that you offer is permanent makeup. What is that? Share with us.
So permanent makeup, you can have, it's eyebrows, eyeliner, lip blush, lip liner, full lips. It's really great for people who don't have time in the morning to get ready and don't want to worry about putting on their makeup. So it's a great procedure. It's a busy procedure for my makeup artist for sure. 2 different kinds of brows that we offer. We offer the powder brow, which is, just like what it sounds like, a powder brow. I mean, it doesn't have any strokes. And then the big thing is the microblading, where it has the individual hair strokes, so it looks real. And so with this, people can just wake up and not have to worry about putting on makeup. That's so incredible. It's really it's grown in the different types of permanent makeup you can have. Because I remember the brows and the eyeliner, but lip liner? Lip liner.
You say a little blush?
A lip blush if they just want to have a little blush put on, right? Or a full lip color.
And then with the permanent makeup, how long does it typically last?
Everybody is different, the way they hold the pigment and their lifestyle, sun, chlorinated water can have an effect on how long it lasts, but typically they would come in about 2 years later and have a retouch.
Wow, that's a good lifespan right
it
there.
It is, yeah.
It is really
to
nice
not have to worry about putting on makeup in the morning.
So share with me about the specials that you have going on right now.
So this month we have 20% off of all of our sunscreen. A lot of people are going to be headed, spring break, stock up on your sunscreen. Ours is medical grade, so it really is something that we promote because skincare is important to us.
Thank you so much, Lynn. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. I'm so glad that I met you.
Thank you. That's so great. And so if you would like more information about Belle Sante Med Spa, we'll be sure to have their website listed below, and you get a complimentary consultation, which is really great. And then bonus, I'm actually going to go and try out some of the treatments, let you know what you can experience. Stay tuned. This segment sponsored by Belle Sante Med Spa.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Lassus. Driving around Fort Wayne, you may have seen Lassus, which is a gas station and convenience store. But did you know they've been serving the Fort Wayne community for almost 100 years? Here to share more today is Stephanie Galentine, the COO, and Brittany Wilchar, who is the Director of Human Resources. Hello, ladies.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. So it's so interesting that this organization, this business has been around for so long. So this is a family company. And so share more just about Lassus overall.
So we're fourth generation family owned. Prior to 1925 going into the gas station business, they actually owned hotels and a coal business.
Wow.
So after that, they sold the coal business and went into gas stations. And our first location was actually on Wayne and Anthony, right downtown Fort Wayne.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so there's about 16 locations, right, in Fort Wayne, but over 30 locations throughout Indiana and Ohio. So that's just so incredible that you all have expanded the way that you have being a family business and really have, I feel, taken the services a level up. So Brittany, can you share a bit about just what you offer at Lassus?
So we really do think that we can provide a better experience. When you come into a Lassus store, you will always be greeted with a smile and hopefully an experience that's going to want to bring you back. We also, we did just roll out a new app, and we have tons of deals for our customers on that app. So we do want to encourage everybody to check that out.
Yeah, that's awesome. I understand if you download the app, you can save like 15 cents on the gallon. Like, that is incredible.
Yes.
So that's really awesome. Okay, so inside the store, they get a whole experience, right? Of course, they have food, drinks that they can buy, in addition to gas, like a convenience store. But one thing I found interesting about you all is that your food is made to order.
Yeah, so there's plenty of options for that, but we have a proprietary pizza and sub offering. It's called Elmo's, and that's actually named after Elmer Lassus. That's a small tidbit there. We have 16 locations in Fort Wayne and then the surrounding areas, but you can order online to pick up, or you can come in and order off our kiosk. We also have warmers where if you're in a rush but you need a sandwich or a pizza, you can grab straight from there and head up to pay. Lots of options.
Yeah, there are. And I know that you all are having an initiative for recruitment, you know, and wanting people to understand your business so they can come and work for you. So share with me some of the benefits or really what sets you apart or makes you different when it comes to the employment environment.
There's a lot, probably more than we can go over today. We do offer some really cool and benefits to our team. I think what's so special about Lassus is that there's so much room for growth. A large portion of our leadership team started in the stores. Both Stephanie and I started in the stores.
Really? Wow.
And it's what makes us special and makes leadership really able to serve well.
That's very interesting. And can you speak to the fact that you all have a majority of women working for your company and you really empower them and really develop that type of culture? So can you share more about that, Brittany?
Absolutely. So we actually are about 60% women throughout our entire company, and about 75% of our leadership is made up of women. But I do want to say that that's really happened organically, and I think it's mainly due to the fact that our ownership has created such a culture of inclusivity for all.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what has your experience been just working in such a female-driven environment?
Well, it's of course been enjoyable, but as I've moved throughout different roles in the company, I often found myself working in a group of men, and I never felt as though that was an issue. So certainly we have women sitting around the table today more now than ever, but it's because we were welcome to the table. That was never an issue for our company.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that you both started off in the store.
CSRs, part-time high school.
Wow.
Yep.
And then have grown and evolved to director of Human Resources and Asset Protection, right? And then the COO. That is incredible.
Yeah,
What a
it is.
testimony. Congratulations to you both. And
Thank you.
it really does show the value that this company places on their employees. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so share a bit more just about some of the initiatives. I know that you all are big on serving the community and showing up in that capacity. So share more with us, Stephanie.
So we have a couple programs. One right now, we are fundraising for Mother's Hope, and it's been extremely successful, and I attribute a lot of that to Brittany's planning and communication, but the stores and the customers are certainly where it's at. So we're really proud of that, and we try to do that 3 to 4 times a year. We try not to overwhelm the customer. Of course, we want to give them a break from those asks, but it's always somewhere that serves the majority or all of where we are located. So that organization will go as far as our C-stores go, is the goal. Additionally, the company has set aside funds annually that are broken out by location, and they can pick their own community action plan every year. So they can donate to the local baseball team, or they can go to a food bank. They can do whatever they want to do with that. There's a lot of football teams that benefit from this. But the team members get to choose where that money's spent. So the company is not always selecting where the investment goes, and that gets a lot of traction in the small communities, of course, but sometimes the Fort Wayne locations will band together and take their funds and make a bigger impact too. So that's really exciting.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, I've loved meeting you ladies and learning more. So thank you so much, Stephanie and Brittany, for joining me today. Yes.
Thank you.
And as they mentioned, you can check out the new app for Lassus by downloading it from the App Store. We'll also be sure to have their information listed below, and we'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Lassus.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Thanks so much for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed the show, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Friday. And guess what? St. Patty's Day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.